I love BigShock Inline clips, and these two are the first ones I've ever made. Hello friends, hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? Rainbow here from Rainbow Mods and Props with another Nerf mod video, and today we're going to be talking about the two first BigShock Inline clip pistols that I built. But before we get into these two in particular, I wanted to explain to you guys how this all started, how I got hooked on the idea of modding the BigShock into an inline clip pistol. And for those of you who follow me on Instagram, you will remember this one. This blaster was my last year's Secret Santa that I got from a member of the Blastertime community. Shout out to David, thanks man. And this gift started the whole journey of me doing so many inline clips, and because I received this and I was just in love with this. And he did a fantastic job, some hydro dipped wood on the grip here, and yeah, some wear and tear, and a great, I don't know if you can see, sort of sparkling metallic, so it's not black or anything, it's just weird, I don't know what color it is, but yeah, he did a great job of this, and I just love this so much. So I did ask him for how it's made and the files and all that, and he supplied that all so I could build my own. So as a result of last year's Blastertime Secret Santa, I started doing BigShock Inline clip mods. So David told me all the things that he did with those, and then I've sort of tried to do what he did and then develop my own techniques. So I've done things slightly different, but in a nutshell, these two are essentially the same as the others. This is LS-49, and yes, it has no name, it's just a prop build. And this is Ace LS-52. And you might have seen both of these on Instagram and Reddit so far. If you haven't, by the way, Instagram link is in the description. And yeah, I'm going to put, because they're essentially the same, I'm going to put one of them down and, just talk about one thing. So let's take this one. What's happening here? We have a 3D printed front and a 3D printed top part here, and other than that, it is the BigShock body, stock spring, nothing changed on the inside, but it has been rebarreled with a piece of brass that you can see right here, and now it shoots elite size darts, either regular darts or short darts. And the idea of an inline clip, I'm not going to go into detail because tomorrow, or well, the day after releasing this video, which by now is tomorrow, but I will release an entire video on how to build these things, where I explain how an inline clip works and how you build one and all the things. But essentially what it means is a piece of brass in here, and you store the darts in here. You got to front load the darts, you store them in here, and then you can shoot one at a time, because there's a narrow gap, there's a narrow gap in the front here which stops the darts. So just to show how this works, I'm going to front load one dart, and I'm going to front load the other dart. So I have two elite darts in here now. There we go. Just, poke this down all the way. Now you pull and you shoot. And then you pull, you fling that dart down so it goes to here, and you shoot again. As easy as that. And just to see, it works with the short darts as well. So just have one in there and have a second one. Come on. A second one, using a little pokey stick in between to get it past the narrow gap, and a third, and a fourth, because it holds 4 short darts, and then push it all the way down. So you got to push these darts all the way down so they're behind the gap in between. Now you pull, you shake the first dart down, and you shoot, and then you pull, shake the first dart down, and you shoot again. You pull, shake the first dart down, and you shoot again, and a fourth time. It's just a charm. It is fantastic. So internally these things are stock, meaning it's the stock BigShock spring, but because it's rebarreled to elite size darts, the FPS are a bit higher than the normal mega performance. So depending on how many darts you load into the clip, you get FPS between 60, 65 and 90 to 95. Obviously single shot are more powerful than multiple shots loaded, but watch tomorrow's video on the inline clip where I explain on this, so it'll make more sense to you. Other than that, just the paint job is the difference between the two really. This one I wanted to be more realistic looking, so it's black and silver. It's not meant to be played outside, it's meant for indoor use or LARP events, so this is a LARP prop actually. If you want it to be a cosplay prop, just remove this one and then it's a cosplay prop because it's not functioning. With this one, I went a little bit more colourful, but still sort of could be a realistic-ish feel. Same idea, LARP prop or cosplay prop. And the only other thing that I've done compared to the one I got is the grip here. So you can see I have dremeled down this grip a little more, so this is actually more comfortable. Okay, so I've done this with this, and I've done it with all my BigShock mods because it's just so much more comfortable than this chunky piece of plastic right there. So, you know, small blasters was a bit of a shorter video this time, but if you're interested in having these or something like them, they are for sale, and I'm happy to take commissions if you need a, you know, LARP blaster or cosplay blaster or prop or whatever. You know, just get in touch. Email is in the description. Just make sure, you know, send me an email or check out my website even, or check out my Etsy shop and all these things. As always, thank you guys very much for watching. Please make sure to leave a like and a sub if you enjoyed the content. Check out the follow-up video on how to build an inline clip. And as always, make sure to check out my website and check out my social media, my Instagram, my Facebook, my Etsy as well, Rework the Etsy shop, and my Patreon. If you want to support me on Patreon, that would mean the world to me. Shout out to my patrons. You guys are amazing. And other than that, I'll see you at the next Nerf event whenever we can go out and play games again. Until then, love and sunshine.